beautiful mysteries, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a back to school makeup tutorial that is mask friendly. Now first off, let's actually take a look at the mask. Now my mask looks like this, it's just plain black. So this is my mask. As you can see, it covers literally the entire bottom half of my face. I just realized you might not be able to hear me. Okay, so as you just saw, my mask covers the entire bottom half of my face. So really, if you're in a rush or you just want some extra sleep, what you can do is you can skip doing your makeup on the entire bottom half of your face and just do your eyes and your brows and your forehead. But if you're the type of person that likes to do a full face of makeup, like myself, then I will show you how to do it without it coming off on your mask. So before we get started, I want to show you something I got. I got the Vintage Company gift set. It comes with 2 makeup erasers, a loofah, one of those, what do you call them, shower caps, I think? Yeah, that you call what, a shower cap, and a makeup headband right here. I'm gonna take this out. This thing is so cute and so pretty. I love it so much. I bought this at Ulta. This did not come in the mail. I don't wear headbands. Okay, so let's get on with the tutorial. First things first, I'm gonna prime my face with my Benefit the Pore-fessional Matte Rescue Primer. They have a new hydrating one, but I have always used this one. This is just a sample that has lasted me forever, but I've recently bought a full tube of the regular size. I need to finish that before I can buy the hydrating one. Your face should already be moisturized, by the way. That's a huge step, moisturize your face. Okay, so normally in a makeup routine, the next step would be to put on foundation, but the next step for me is going to be setting my face with setting powder. I know that sounds weird, but this was a trick a long time ago to make your foundation last longer or something. And I really think it's going to help with this tutorial because you're going to be trying to keep your mask on. Now I could use the little powder puff they give you and tap into that and just go all around my face. But I think it'd be faster to use a brush. So I'm going to take out this new brush set that I got that I've had my eye on for so long. This is the Crystal Quartz 12-piece brush set with cosmetic case. It's by BH Cosmetics. Oh, it is so pretty. Look at this. I love iridescent. Okay, so I'm gonna go with one of these 3 brushes right here. I'm not sure which. Going with the big round one. Okay, so going in with my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna dip into that. Okay, now that I've set my face, I'm going to put on my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm going to use my brush. However, I don't know if you're supposed to put it on with a sponge or a brush. I am a brush girl, so I'm just gonna use that and see if it works. If not, well... You know what, I think this is a sponge trick and I just messed it up. That's okay, I'm just gonna put down the brush and pick up my sponge, blend it out. Yeah, it's definitely a sponge trick. You definitely gotta use your foundation sponge. But you know what, that's okay because again, you're wearing a mask, so if you screw up the bottom half of your face, it's okay because it'll be covered up. Okay, now for concealer. I used to use the Kat Von D concealer, but since then I've switched to the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the same shade as my foundation, Vanilla. The Kat Von D concealer is great, don't get me wrong. It's just that my skin tone has changed since I bought it last, and this matches my foundation exactly. And a trick that I learned for underneath your eyes is that if you pull on it like this, then you can blend it into your creases if you have them. Be sure to blend it all around your eye so you can use it as a eyeshadow primer. Okay, so now that I'm done with my concealer, I'm gonna go back in with my setting powder. And I'm gonna use the same old brush I always use to set my face. And I'm gonna be setting my eyes and the whole rest of my face. I normally use the Kat Von D Lock It setting powder. However, I'm running a little low on that and I want to try and make it last for as long as I can before I buy a new one. Especially with the holidays coming up, because then, you know, there's usually sales and stuff. Okay, since I blended my concealer onto my eyelids and set it with powder, I have successfully primed my lids. So now I get to move on to eyeshadow. Oh, what am I doing? First things first is the brows. I am really out of it. Okay, so I used to use the regular Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, but since then I've switched to the Brow Wiz. I just wanted to give it a try, and so far it's okay. Yeah, they're both really good products. It's hard to decide between the two. Okay, so I'm just gonna groom my brows real quick. I'm just gonna brush through them. And now I'm just gonna fill them in wherever they need filling in, like at the tail. Okay, done with the pencil. Now I'm gonna move on to my Benefit Gimmie Brow Gel, and I'm gonna set my brows in place. Okay, now I'm ready for eyeshadow. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm gonna be keeping it bold, but at the same time simple. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brilliant Eyes Liquid Eyeshadows in the shade Blush Jewel and String of Pearls. So I'm just going to be taking Blush Jewel. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm going to put it all over my eyes. And I'm going to take one of the brushes. I think I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to blend it out on the edges. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of that eyeshadow. I'm just going to put it on the outer corners of my bottom lash line. Okay, now I'm going to take String of Pearls and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone and the inner corners of my eyes. And again with the brush, I am just going to blend it out. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to do one eye on camera and do the other eye off camera because this video is taking a lot longer than I expected it to. With that in mind, I'm going to be moving on to eyeliner, and this is my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. Now with gentle flicks. And I'm just lining my eye. I'm not going to be making a wing or anything. Now moving on to my eyeliner for my waterline, I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Game of Thrones eyeliner in Lanister Gold. You just use whatever gold eyeliner you have. This is just the one I have, but any gold will do. And normally I like to use white eyeliner, but I think gold will complement this color very nicely. Oh, and I was right, it looks so good. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes and get them ready for my mascara. So for this, I'm going to go in with my two mascaras. I'm going to go in with my Benefit They're Real Tinted Lash Primer and my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara in the Diamond Edition. There's no difference between the Diamond Edition and the regular edition. I just like saying the Diamond Edition. So starting off with the Benefit, I'm going to take it. A little trick I learned to get fanned out lashes is to focus your lash primer on the outer corners of your eyes and possibly your mascara as well. And that'll make it look fanned out. So a cool little tool I found out about from Madeline Pastiche's Vogue makeup interview is this lash separator from Ulta. I think it works really great, you know, just gotta be careful to comb through your lashes. So anybody who has seen this channel before knows that I am not a lash girl. I don't usually put on false lashes because I think that my mascaras are a lot faster and easier. But this is the lash worthy makeup tutorial, especially since the eyes are going to be the main focus. So I decided to go in with these lashes called Juliette from House of Lash. I think these lashes are gorgeous. I think they're going to work really well with this makeup look. So since it's going to take me forever to put on false lashes and I still have to do my other eye, I'm just going to cut here, and when I come back I'm going to have both eyes done. And I will see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I've done my other eye and now my eye makeup is complete. So with that, I'm going to be moving on to the rest of my face. So I think the best blush to use when you're wearing a mask is a cream blush because a powder blush would probably rub off. So with me, I have my Nude Stick Bloom Cherry Blossom Babe Cream Blush. I'm going to take it. And with my Beauty Blender, I'm going to blend it out. Okay, blush is done. Now I'm moving on to highlighter. I'm using two different highlighters. I'm using my Cover FX highlighter in Celestial for my cheekbones, and I'm going to be using my I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Glow palette for my forehead, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Now with my finger, I'm going to blend out my highlighter. Alright, now for my I Heart Revolution highlighter, I'm going in with my favorite one. I'm going to tap into that. And I'm going to highlight my forehead, down my nose, with extra emphasis on the tip of my nose. And saving my Cupid's bow for after I'm done with my lipstick. And for my lipstick, I'm using my Lime Crime Velvetine's liquid lipstick in the shade Blondie. And now that my lipstick's on, I'm gonna go in with the highlighter again and carefully highlight my Cupid's bow. And finally, I'm gonna set my face with my Too Faced 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. And I'm done! Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button, the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and please share the video. And please, please stay a beautiful mystery. Bye!